What were we talking about? We should have rewinded. Oh yeah, where you at the reception and how was the food? And
the food was good. The food.
People started dancing. You asked me about dancing. Is it recording now?
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Music started playing. Good music. I think we all got to request a song, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, what song did you request? Because the one of the best was she the Maids of Honor or whatever it's called?
Yeah.
So she messaged us, told us just pick one wedding friendly song. What did you pick?
I picked Sunflower, Post Malone.
Yeah.
I knew the bride and groom would
like that song.
Yeah.
They did. And I picked Get Down on It. How you wanna know when you really wanna make it dance?
Yeah.
I thought that was just a typical wedding song.
Yeah.
Get your back up off the wall.
But white people agree too, yeah.
How you wanna do when you really wanna make it dance?
Everyone enjoyed
the
that.
The dad especially, one of the dads there was fucking
Oh yeah.
But go on. See, now we can't tell if it fucking fucks up, but it shouldn't fuck up though.
No.
But,
I'll take a quick glance at it now.
Yeah,
like
for
right
sure.
now, because you got me worried.
Wait, is it a pause? Can I pause?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. I can. What do I say about when we went back? Yeah, so people were dancing. It was a good time. More drinks started to happen.
Of course.
Yeah. So a rule that was in place I didn't know about was no liquor until a certain time.
I didn't do that. I brought liquor to the wedding. Remember?
Some people, yeah.
I brought the babe. I brought my water
my
bottle.
whole cup was just liquor cup that I was sipping on until I started having to drink at the reception. So yeah, no liquor until a certain point. I think it was like 9 o'clock. And then a liquor bottle started being passed around. People kept getting drunk. The bartender that was there, that was hired to be there, had already went home. The bride.
Did she go home or he just get fired? Because there's rumors going around.
see, this is what either I saw. This is either what I saw or what I heard. Is that the bride's dad came out there and basically was like, "Hey, I paid for all this liquor. You've done a great job. Or not liquor, but I paid for all this alcohol. You've done a great job tonight. It's my turn."
Okay, so I heard he said some shit like, "She's not getting me drunk enough."
Yeah, that kind of had the nice voice. It's like he basically told her, let me do this.
I know what I'm doing here.
Yeah, and I mean, especially, he paid for it.
Yeah.
So that's him one.
Yeah.
So yeah, he started doing a great job. He started doing a wonderful job, actually. We all took a carpet ride.
Remember he took my water bottle. He was there for that. I don't think you might not have been there for that. He fucking threw my water bottle across the room. But he
threw your water bottle across.
Well, he got it, so that's okay. Go on with yours.
Oh yeah, I mean, talking about throwing your water bottle across the room. I came up and he looked at me. He's like, "You want beer?" And I was like, "Yeah, I want some beer." He pulls up a little cup. We're out of glasses at this point. He pulls up this little cup, and it's just a little thing, something you put wine in. Yeah. And he looks at me, looks at the cup, throws the cup. Just tosses the cup, and he's rooting around behind the bar, and he pulls up this huge cup, and he looks at me, and he's like, "This'll do."
Judgment gets a cup. Yeah.
Just fills me up with Michelob, hands it to me. He's like, "Let me know whenever you want more." Of course.
Motherfucker, give me ugly wine. Not ugly wine, but disgusting wine.
Yeah. That happened too. After I was done with the beer, I switched to wine, and he was in the dance floor filling everyone up, just double fisting bottles.
Well, when is
you need some.
When's the keg stand come into effect on? Remember he made everybody do keg stands for a second?
Yeah, is
that before or after the keg stands?
He's still at the bar. He's still filling up people's beers, and then
that carpet ride, man, fucking fucked my whole time shit up.
I mean,
it does.
So that's I mean, and that happened before. That happened like right as soon as all the speeches were done, all the food was done. We started drinking. The camera guys left. It was time to get rowdy.
Was it before the reception? Like before people started dancing, or
no? It was after.
After people started dancing.
It was as soon as the camera guy left, and I got the A-OK to go. Be wild, have fun. And then my perspective of the night, things I've noticed throughout the day changed immediately. One thing talking about our military dude. You know, I'm sitting there with my good buddy. I'm letting
You're at the
everything-
wedding though, right? You're at the wedding.
I'm at the
back
wedding.
at the wedding.
Baby
I'm back at the
Sergeant
wedding.
Madonna.
I'm sitting at the table. I'm sipping on something. I'm looking at all the lights. It's nice. And I'm sitting there talking to one of my good buddies. And I was like, hey, I went to high school with her. She's about 2 years younger than me.
Mhm.
And then we're talking about the military dude. She's, they're dancing together. Not what you would think. He's got handfuls of this girl. Like, yeah, use your imagination.
Yeah.
Aggressive. Like, you would think that they were downtown somewhere, just
Also,
not at a wedding.
how were they sitting when you saw them? Because I saw them sitting in very provocative ways, and she was like on top, kind of.
See, I didn't see them sitting.
Yeah.
I just saw them dancing, and the dancing was just. I mean, I didn't have anything like I wasn't like gonna go say something.
No, hell.
But
no.
it was like
That's
it was just something to look at. It was like it was something to be like,
wow,
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this dude, I would say, is like.
You good?
I would say he's like at least mid-40s, or
You would think, but I think he told me he was younger than that, right?
or upper 30s, like mid-40s, somewhere right in there.
Couldn't tell you. You couldn't tell. He had no fucking facials. You couldn't no fucking follicles to tell what his age was. He was a straight. He was everything.
Yeah.
He had no hair.
I mean, it was just on my radar,
Yeah.
and we're dancing, we're doing keg stands. My thing was, I knew I was about to do a keg stand, but mentally I didn't.
What
know
gave
I
you
was
away?
about to
Aaron do a keg stand,
Yeah.
keg stand. That gave it away.
But mentally, I didn't
Something's telling me they won't make
expect
the
me
keg stand.
to go upside down. Like, I wasn't ready for that. And the girl that was, filling, like, putting the nozzle in you, she put the nozzle facing straight down. So it's right here, just going
straight down on top of the keg.
Yeah.
Everybody's like,
And-
Aaron, you're not drinking.
Yeah, it's like, God, you gotta drink it.
Yeah,
I'm
so you
like
gotta-
trying to wiggle around, trying to get around it, and she keeps moving it like she thinks she's got it. But I'm like, come on. And then we reset. One person
It's
saw
kind
it.
of like equivalent to you at the movie theater. You're trying to put the straw in your mouth. You're
Yeah.
trying to find the straw and shit.
Yeah, one person saw it and was like,
Everybody saw
yeah,
it. You're
well,
everybody.
well, I mean, everybody was like, oh, you gotta drink it. But like, someone saw that, like, it was.
Oh, she fucked it up.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
yeah,
So I didn't know she fucked it up. You told me she fucked it up.
Yeah, and was like, oh, you gotta do it again. I was like, yeah, I'll do it again. I'm drunk. And then we're back upside down. Wasn't expecting that. Killed it. Go over to the side to where one of the buddies that did the speeches is just vomiting over the ledge after doing a keg stand. Vomit and his just huge beard. Just yeah.
That's funny.
And yeah, I'm looking at everything. I'm taking it all in. That was not what I wanted to see.
Yeah, you did not want to see you because that's probably.
Yeah.
The puking?
Yeah.
Oh, especially after the keg
Yeah,
stand.
because it was right after the keg stand.
You're
I'm
probably.
just
And you're
looking up
very,
at the-
what's it called? Manipulative. I'm manipulative.
And all
like,
you can hear in the background,
influence at that
You
point.
can hear someone just getting killed out there, but you can still
yeah.
hear.
Yeah, just,
Yeah.
and yeah, I'm just concentrating on the moon. The moon was huge that night, which is
It was, but it also sucked because it blocked a lot of stars.
Yeah.
The moon. With the moon.
Yeah, if the moon wasn't so, we would have seen stars.
Oh, we would have seen the Milky Way, probably. Yeah.
But yeah,
But the moon was full that night. It was crazy big.
So yeah, that was pretty fun.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Bigfoot was out there
keg
somewhere.
stands, more drinking.
Yeah.
But then the interesting part, we're going back, we're closing up.
Before you close up, I remember when a boy got waterboarded with the keg stand.
Oh yeah, so yeah, keg stands. I would say 2 up after me after the vomit thing, or I didn't vomit after seeing that. One of my good buddies goes up on the keg stand, and we're talking about the groom or the bride's dad is now in charge of the pump, trying the nozzle.
He's the one that kicked the
He's putting
bartender
people's
out.
noses and shit.
He's just
That's how we
looking
did
at
it back in Nam.
he's just looking at everybody smiling, and just having the time of his life. I mean, he's drunk. He's bartending. I swear, for every drink he handed out, he had to have one.
Get you one.
You're welcome.
Some of y'all went locked.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, just waterboard this boy with it. He'd look down for a little bit and like fix it, and he'd look back up, and it'd rain.
He'd be like,
Yeah, it was.
the kid was like upside down. There's a video of it, right?
Oh yeah, there is a video.
See the video? Yes. We won't show the camera, but we will
I
definitely
was about to
show
say,
you.
let me see how it actually is, because like, I don't know how you waterboard somebody while doing the keg stand.
Well, it's fucking waterboarding with a keg stand. I'll tell you that.
story.
You can
Hopefully you got the
you can
video.
turn the sound off if you want.
No, don't turn the sound off.
Okay,
There's
that's
no,
cool.
you won't hear no. They can because they won't be able to see it, but they can hear it. You can't find it.
I can't find it.
Oh,
That's all good. So basically, he was upside down. He was still
Regular
getting.
king stand, but the thing was
Yeah.
though, it was like first of all, it was like put the bear like on his chin, so it was
Yeah,
like just
it
run
was
up his
just-
face, and then eventually got it to his
yeah,
nose, and
so
it was
he was
just
like,
yeah, exactly. He was
Yeah.
like,
And then at some points, the nozzle was just all over his face.
Yeah,
At that point, I'm just like,
like there's a
trying.
video out there. It's
Yeah.
not on the group chat.
I don't know. I might be able to find it.
I was about to say that at some point I'm trying to like basically
I
earn
know
my
Ryan
respect
has
points. Earn my respect points, just trying to move my head so
He
he
did.
gets on that beer.
Well, he did. That's what he was trying. He was like, I'm trying. He literally yelled at it. He literally
Yeah.
yelled. He was like, so I said, you gotta get it in his mouth. And Dave was like, I'm trying to get it there.
I can't help it.
But yeah, so that's
That was
fucking-
pretty good.
But go on. So we're
yeah,
we're closing
more
down.
more wild conversations.
I gotta cut in when you said we're closing down because you kept talking about that dude. My story cuts in when y'all are closing down because I had to take a little break from everybody and go back to the cabins, and that's when I saw
But
that was
is
cut
that
into your story.
before? Is that before? Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
Go on with you.
Yeah, yeah,
Go on.
yeah.
I'll let you know if you.
So yeah, we're closing down.
Let me know when you come back down the hill.
And yeah, okay, yeah. This is just before you can probably take off after this. So we're back to the military man dancing with the girls, right?
Major Sergeant Ryan.
Yeah. He's thinking he's gonna get. I mean, he was there to fuck.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, he told many people that.
That night, later on
yeah,
that night.
that night.
The only
yeah,
reason I
later
came
on.
here is to
Yeah.
No, but like, yeah, like.
I told y'all that.
Yeah, like knowing now.
I told y'all
then,
that.
Yeah, knowing now then. Yeah, like he came to fuck. So old girl lets him down. You know, the girl is.
He got too aggressive.
He got way too
Look here, you
aggressive.
kept on saying you were gonna
Yeah.
fuck
Yeah.
all night.
I'm gonna.
You told me that five
Yeah.
times.
He said I'm single. I came here to fuck. And we were like, bro, you talking to a bunch of dudes right now, man. I don't know what you want us to.
Hey, what a woman
Oh
that,
yeah,
y'all.
wait, but
Oh, yeah,
before we
sorry,
get into that,
sorry,
before we
sorry.
get into that, the tractor, we gotta hit the tractor.
Yeah, go ahead,
before that.
tractor.
Later in the day, or earlier in the day,
The tractor is before my shit.
I heard somebody or a group of people talking about, do you think it has a reverse? And I'm talking. I didn't know anything about the tractor at this point. I just heard reverse,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm thinking, I wanted to butt in. I know them pretty well, but I was just letting them do their thing, and because I was like, this has got to have a reverse, right?
Yeah.
And, but I had no idea what they were talking
Don't
about.
forget the fight's on tonight.
Yeah. Later on,
It's like a trend.
right before closing, we find out that a group of boys found a tractor with the keys in it.
Like a legit industrial tractor.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
has an
No,
excavator on the back of it.
I did the
It
same
has
thing with a
forks
golf
on
cart,
the
but that's a
front.
golf cart.
No, but
Yeah.
but it's one that said
Yeah,
that digs
yeah,
to the ground.
yeah,
Like an escalator, or
Yeah,
excavator.
and-
An excavator.
Yeah, it has that on the back and then forks on the front.
Yeah. It's legit. Fucking
Yeah.
like a transformer.
Yeah.
Why would you leave your keys on there?
Yeah,
Right?
That's just a big question. That's a big question.
I mean, it seems like some dumb high school movie where they actually like destroy it and they like get pissed off the kids and the
Oh,
kids
they-
like,
they
well,
fucked
why did you leave the keys in it?
They
Yeah.
fuck shit because they fuck shit. I've actually was going down. And I was like, I hope that's not us. And I was like, Aaron, who else would it be? We're in the middle of the mountains. Like, who else would it fucking be?
I mean, they dug a hole. They drove it into the foundation of a
That
new
they were building?
cabin. That
They were so.
building.
The thing was sucked this next morning. No, we'll let that
Yeah,
tie
we'll-
in.
yeah,
Yeah.
we'll let that- Yeah, so then I found out what they were talking about reverse, because I guess they got it. They went into it and they were trying to get it out, and so yeah, that was funny. I'm just picking up on weird stuff all night, and also weird thing. People are asking me to do things all night, like oh hey, there's champagne in the back. You mind bringing it out front? And I'd walk there with the intention of doing it, and then somebody would be like, oh, start talking, and I would,
That's how it
yeah.
is. That's how it is. One track mind, that's all.
But I would come back and that same person would be there, pouring a bottle of champagne. They'd be, oh, thank you so much for bringing it.
You brought my quest. You got them your quest.
Yeah. I mean, this happened like at least 20 times that day. Like not even that night, but just throughout the day. Like things would be
Complete it and you didn't complete it.
complete it. I didn't complete it, but people would be like, "Oh, thank you for that." And at first, I would be like, I wouldn't say anything. I was just kind of confused, like, what's happening. And by the end of the night, I'm drunk, I'm having fun. I'm like, oh, sure thing,
I'll do
What
it
else
again. You
can
know
I
me.
do?
Yeah, you know me.
Yeah.
I'll do it again. You know you didn't do shit.
I mean, I did a few things, but like not as much as people were saying. But yeah, so that was happening. I mean, there's many. We could do a whole thing on the breakdown of the wedding.
But that's what this is.
Yeah. But I mean, getting to the closing and back to our military man. And the girl.
But he's not the center of the story. That's not why I wanted to tell this story. Just tell your point of view of the story, but eventually he will be the damn. But go on, but he's next. Go on with it.
So I mean, okay, completing tasks. That was basically it. I mean, there's other key things that might pop up.
You just getting experience points. Man.
Experience points.
Trying to level up your
hitting up side quests and shit.
But then I noticed our military man and old girl. Kind of, you can see their body language of her telling him like no,
too much now.
Yeah,
and she was feeling it at the beginning. You can tell by the at the very beginning she was definitely feeling.
I mean, she was in it.
Probably just Jack. Probably.
And was
it Jack Rip?
They supposed to have history. I remember they talked about that. That's actually a conversation I called apart on the we're supposed to be again. In our gunslinger accident. Supposedly she tried to hit on him before, but she said she was too ugly. She said she's shaped like a refrigerator, and when I saw the girl, I was like, she's not that bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't that, but she wasn't shaped like a refrigerator. But I heard that morning. So like, now I figure who she was at the wedding. But go on. But body language changing now.
So like obviously, something happened where she said no because she left.
He probably reached up her fucking dress.
I wouldn't.
One would assume. I don't know why I had to do that.
I don't know how to do that.
What I saw on the dance floor at a wedding was wild.
At
a wedding where the family was still.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Not
old people and shit.
Yeah, not like us, like the crew. Like if everyone's there,
there's still light outside. There's still light outside.
She was like, what I saw was she was like on his lap facing him, and they were like, she was like grinding and shit, and he was they were like dry humping.
They were both drunk.
Yeah.
So she gets to the point where she says no. She goes home. Homeboy is down. Like he's looking down. His whole demeanor changes.
Somebody kicked his dog.
Yeah. And I feel like at that point he was feeling like going home and like.
Can that see you think? It should be able to see you. I think you're good.
His whole demeanor. He's sad. You can tell. And then one of our friends, a girl, she's been drinking a lot, like. More than I've ever seen this girl drink before.
I didn't say this part.
Yeah. And she's doing wild things all night. Like not too wild, but just
everybody's been drunk.
Yeah, semi-wild things like all night.
Having a good time.
And this man, we're all out in the parking lot. People are closing down. People are packing up, and he's walking, hands in his pockets, looking down,
just kicking rocks.
Yeah. And she comes up to him.
My dick's cold.
She comes up to him out of nowhere, like caresses his arm down to his shoulder, and she's like, "Oh, I like a man in uniform." And the whole time he's holding a beer and a biscuit from inside, like bread, like a
Mm-hmm.
And
probably staring at it.
And he's just there like doing that. He's sad, you can tell. She comes up to him, does that, "Oh, I like a man in uniform," reaches up his arm and bites his biscuit. The one that's in his hand. Yeah. He snaps to life. I've never seen a person go from an extreme back to he's walking around, he's talking to other people.
Scary.
He's like, there's another girl that's coming in. He's like talking to her. He's like back to life. Let's keep drinking. Let's do all this. And that's
that emotion
whenever,
change is scary. It's my friend when he told me, I was like, that's scary.
That's whenever I was fond of the people that I knew would handle that situation, so I wouldn't have to because that was a wild one.
I wouldn't want to.
And there was people there that would handle it.
I was like, not my girl, not my situation. That's what I was like.
So I was like, let me go find the person that will. And that's pretty much where I think Aaron, you'll probably.
Here's what I did. Cause I had to go back. I saw everybody cleaning up, and I was like, I'm in no shape to help out. I'm worthless right now. I know that as a human
being. When you called me.
So I fucking called you, and I was like, I can't. They're like, you even said, why don't you help me out? I was like, Todd, I can't even help myself right now, bro. I'm like sitting in a drool puddle. I'm not, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But walking around and shit. But I'm definitely useless when it comes to real life shit. So I'm walking down and I see the cabin is open and shit. Can you see my hand?
Yeah,
you're good then. So I walk to this cabin and I see the characters you were talking about up in the main cabin. Because we had like 17 cabins or like 10 cabins or some shit.
We had some cabins, that's for sure.
So the main cabin though, where kind of everybody was, the main one, I was like on top of the hill kind of sort of type shit. that one, that's where they were, and they were like getting a little too. They were like getting. I can tell it was like it felt like there was. You felt the intensity in there, you know, like you felt you felt the tension. It was like you can tell by the tones, you can tell by the I showed there was whispering. I can tell he didn't like that I was there, but I felt like I kind of needed to be there. Cause I could just feel his fucking. It was very very macho energy. Nothing wrong with being macho, cause you know everybody's fucking. There's that anti-masculinity movement going on right now. But it was like it felt like he was like just it was you could just he exuberated to like a creepy point. And what was crazy was that the moment that everybody figured it out, it was slowly throughout the night everybody was figuring out that this is gonna be a problem. But you've already heard my point. You already heard my side of that. But go on. Yeah. So that's pretty much me. I saw them. So you didn't see that though, but so I saw them. It's crazy because I didn't see the beginning. I didn't see the beginning, the prequel. You probably think you were cleaning up. Like they were down. We were down for a minute. Like they were down for a minute, just fucking. Who knows? Like I said, I was just outside doing minding my business and shit. And while they were doing that, and I could hear them because the window was open or whatever. And it was I was just like, Jesus, that's fucking wild because of her situation. Right? But But go on. So now you're coming back down.
Yeah, we're coming back down. We go to cabin 6. Cabin 6 is where the kegs went. I'm drinking at that point. Like I'm having a good time. I go to cabin 6. This is where we meet the character, or where I really start meeting the character of
that's kind of
the stoner who doesn't.
Before we start, that's kind of why y'all call it like cabin 6, cabin 4, like it's a club. Hey, where you going for? I said, I'm going cabin 5.
We're going cabin 5. We're going cabin 6.
Oh, go ahead.
So that's where I really meet the character that the stoner who doesn't smoke.
Yeah.
Hey man.
Yeah.
The world's philosophy, man. Fucking do
it. That was pretty fun. It was a weird experience. Some people are wanting to do one thing. Other people are wanting to drink. Other people are wanting to go out and drink. Other people want other people to come here and drink.
Other people want other people to get out.
Yeah. It was a wild time. But I started noticing these two guys. We'll call them our two guy and girl, Mr. Monopoly and this girl. They're straight like cuddling and grabbing ass on the couch, and we're all standing up drinking around. I mean, they're standing there, no blanket. They're just right there, eyes closed, just hands flying, right?
You're kind of Mr. Monopoly. My family runs everything, Mr. That is a good analogy. But you never brought him up. But this dude I'm talking about, this guy who no matter what you're talking about, he was like, well, my family owns this business and yada yada yada. No matter what you fucking talk about, that's funny. He called him Mr. Monopoly. Man. But go on.
Yeah.
So I didn't know they were grab assing on the.
Oh my goodness! Right. Yeah. So there's. I'd say about 8 people.
This dude looks 40 years old. He's probably like 30, but we're probably like 25 or something.
Yeah, and we're all standing around drinking, talking, eating, there's food out and stuff, and they're just right there on the couch doing their thing. And that's whenever I decide to check out, go to cabin 4. This is whenever
cabin 6 ain't feeling.
Cabin 6.
Cabin 4 was my cabin. His cabin was cabin 6. My cabin was cabin 4.
Yeah, so I go back down to cabin 4, and that's whenever I realized that our military man came back down the hill with us for about an hour.
I will mention that he tried to bring in 2 girls just to drink in his truck, and that was just he didn't have a game plan after that. He just wanted to contain them. Yeah. He just wanted just to be like, hey, I don't want no fucking interference. I just want to lock these people in. And yada yada yada. Not lots of people as in like I'm kidnapping them, but just like I just wanted
probably kidnapping.
Maybe I don't know. But it was like he really definitely wanted it just to be in the closed space, so he can kind of control the environment. So there's no outside interference, aka me, because I was the only person down there, and then I saw them in the fucking truck, and then I was going down the cab. I was going to my cabin. And then one of them were like, it's very creepy in there. He wants to drink in his truck, and I'm like, well, why'd you go in there? That was my own.
That's how y'all get kidnapped.
Yeah, like why did you go in there? Like who knows what his plan was? His truck was on when I walked by, so I don't know what would happen.
I think he had rope in his hand. I don't know. Napkin.
Trust me, he's ready.
Napkin in the other one.
I tell you that he's ready. He just came from a gun range that morning. He's ready. Yeah, he's ready.
It was a funny sight walking into cabin 4 though. I saw one of our buddies. He was top half dressed up in his suit that he was wearing to the wedding. Bottom half, like some Santa Claus pajamas.
Pajamas, yeah.
And then shoes.
Probably look like Mr. Scrooge.
Shoes, white New Balances.
Oh wow.
Like that, like the Seinfeld 3s.
Yeah. And I just questioned it as soon as I was there. And he was like, no, I don't make sense. Now.
No, are you sleepy or are you working, bro?
Because I asked him, I was like, you had
to
sleeping,
take, you working, you grilling.
I was like, you had to take your dress shoes off to take your dress pants off to put your Santa Claus pants on, and then you put these shoes on. I was like, what was your plan here? And he's got his whole half on. That was wild, just walking into. We see one of the girls laying down, looking up at the stars, just going.
Not by her decision, though. Gravity turned on her. Gravity turned on 150% for her, and she wasn't ready.
Yeah, we all been there.
One of the girls just sprawled out on the couch. Our military man, now grasping a whiskey glass, just staring at the couch. Where she was.
His next move. His next move. Plotting as a military man, he's plotting his next move. Because I'm pretty sure he's the type of dude who thinks about what he's gonna say before he walks up. You know, like he probably thinking about that way he's gonna say
what you might from next.
He's probably thinking about that's what I'm saying. Think about what you might say and think about what you might say if you don't say that. He's got a plan for what to say. I think that's what I think.
He's got a plan on top.
He's like calculating shit before he even gets a chance to fucking.
It's like Inception. You hear the boom. That'd be wild. That'd
be wild. So he's looking at the couch.
Yeah.
With the whiskey bottle in hand. Yeah, and it's not his whiskey bottle, wait. That was Josh's whiskey, and Josh was not a fan of him. Josh was kind of too drunk to figure out what was going on.
I mean, yeah, who likes
but this kid was fucking Jack. Who's telling him you can't have my whiskey bottle?
I mean, depends how much the whiskey was.
I would have.
Early times, you know what?
No, it wasn't early times. Yeah, it was like Jim Beam or some shit.
40.
Yeah. He can kill you. I tell you that.
Yeah, he could.
Easily. The kid's ready.
Yeah, so yeah.
Look like Joe Rogan, straight dick. He's not a straight dick. But I'm talking about no hair at all. It's just fucking.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I walk in, I see that Aaron and whatever other buddies chilling at the table.
Top left. Yeah, just minding our own business. We having our own fucking party.
Probably talking about how the floor.
No, I don't know. I didn't notice it at the point. At that point, I didn't notice. I didn't notice that until later. I know exactly. I remember.
See, I don't like that type of zone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like. Trying to, because I just went from a whole different environment, yeah, to down here. I'm trying to see I'm trying to see if the girl on the couch, is she black out? What's she doing?
Is she acting? What's going on here? Trust me.
I'm trying to like get her standing up, like water, like start acting normal. And I didn't like the vibe. Yeah, it was a weird vibe. The night progresses though. I go back to cabin 6. I'm back and forth. We go outside a lot too.
Yeah, we have to.
And then we start noticing the problem of where's this guy gonna go?
With sleeping wise,
because beds, couches, everything was booked
already. Minimum
already. Like
he was supposed to be there.
The night, but and then we had like a few extras which did work. But he was just completely unplanned for.
Right.
And we're all trying to try to think like what's gonna happen. At this point, he goes to cabin 6. He's left cabin.
That's your cabin.
Yeah. I see him come in. It was weird when he came in because he opened the door.
As a predator.
Yeah, he was like analyzing the whole thing.
Women, percentage of sex.
And the one
I will say, here's what you are forgetting to mention. The whole time he is realizing that other people are starting to notice that he's a problem. You can tell that. He's starting to realize that dudes... I don't
give a fuck.
With the whisper in the background, and dudes are getting more and more drunk, so they're kind of like saying it closer and closer to him and stuff like that.
Bro, like what the fuck's wrong with this dude, man?
That's exactly what happened. The windows open, they walk outside 3 feet, window and door open, and they just say like, y'all better kick this dude's ass.
Bro, what the fuck's wrong with this dude, man?
Like a sitcom, so me have a conversation over here, and all of a sudden, Aaron sucks. You know what I mean? Like you didn't hear that, like a sitcom. That's exactly a sitcom. Yeah. All they do is I do this, and they just zoom in over here and don't show you.
And it gets worse here, especially because as soon as he walks in, he's scanning. First thing that he sees of the many things, and one thing that hasn't changed since I've been back, is homeboy and old girl on the couch still doing their thing.
Oh, Monopoly Man.
What is this Company 6?
Man. Yeah.
Company 6. I said Company 6. now we're in the army.
Well, he didn't like that. He didn't like that at all.
You talking about what?
Yeah.
Dang, he tried her too? Jesus, he tried everybody.
He didn't like that at all. Like what was happening on the couch. And I'm sitting there, I'm trying to fill up my cups, and the kegs are there, the food's there.
He was like, he's probably thinking I should be doing that.
Yeah. I mean, honestly.
Yeah.
And he starts like pointing at him, yelling at him, telling him that, like, I mean, he's just talking shit to him. And they're both talking shit back and forth.
Cock-blocking.
Yeah, and
what kind of shit was you talking? You were there for the shit talking part?
Yeah, I mean, he was saying stuff like, I mean, he was just talking shit to Mr. Monopoly, like, directly. Like, not necessarily about the situation, he was just saying, like...
That was after he talked shit to us, though, right?
Yeah. Oh, no, that was before.
Yeah,
Because he came
so that
out
was before? Damn, my time's all fucked up.
He came out to your car talking about the fight. You were...
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
Trying to, yeah.
So, yeah, they're, like, bickering back and forth.
How far have been going, you think?
They're going at 27.
Damn, hell yeah.
Yeah, they've been bickering back and forth and stuff. I leave because I'm in a positive mood. I'm
trying to be anyways. Yeah.
Yeah, and I just keep going back.
Trying to go that first, brother.
Yeah, and yeah, we go back to cabin 4. We're chilling. It was finally good. You know, we're doing great. Everything's good. Next thing we know, there's a problem in cabin 6. So we all go back to cabin 6. Mr. Monopoly comes outside, tells me, he's like, if you don't see me tomorrow, that motherfucker slit my throat.
Jesus.
This dude, because we already thought a PTSD thing was happening. Like, you could tell, like, a wired switch in this dude.
Yeah.
Like shit. Like he went tribal. Like he went primal. I mean, like it's a wired switch in this dude. Like he was trained to kill. You know that. And I already heard that he's not happy with his real life situation because his job sucks, shit like that. He's like a pencil pusher or whatever like that. He was in the army, now he's not, type shit. But so I was just fucking. It was crazy. Go on, sir. If there is more.
So we're starting to get into the crazy stuff now.
He's going way more in detail. You know, I got horrible memory, so this is way better than what I fucking told. I got horrible memory.
So we're getting into the crazy stuff now.
Now we were kind of always together at this point.
Yeah.
You know.
And this is when he's starting to tell Mr. Monopoly, I'm going to kill you in your sleep.
Like, yeah, he said that. I was waiting for him to say that because if he didn't, I was. But he's like, I'm going to kill you in your sleep while you're sleeping.
And the whole time, like the couch is, set up in the corner. And there's a chair, there's a table, and there's a chair. He swiveled the chair around. He's sitting there with his whiskey glass and his bottle right on the table, just drinking the whiskey, filling up, staring.
What's to his back though? The door, the exit door, the only exit door in the fucking thing.
Yeah,
he blocked off the exit.
He's sitting there just staring at them on the couch.
Yeah,
purposely.
I mean, at this point,
but that's what I'm saying. He could have put the rolling chair anywhere in the cabin, but he put it right there in front of the exit door. Creepy shit.
At this point, I'm like, because everyone else is kind of witnessing it, I'm starting to come to the thing, and everyone is, of like, what do we do with this guy? Does he go to his car?
Hopefully.
Where do we put him? Because this is a problem. He's telling him he's going to kill him, and then the guy said he could kill everyone here. That was wild.
That shit.
Yeah.
He had plenty of guns in his fucking car.
So I go back to the
silencers and all. He had everything he needed.
Yeah. I go back to the bedroom of the cabin, and I'm trying to be really quiet because, like Aaron said, he's starting to realize people are also and I'm trying.
He's getting very offensive.
And I'm trying to be. And I was talking to this girl, and I've been telling her all day before anyone saw anything. Before he was dancing.
Alright, go. Sorry. That's for me.
Yeah, so we're chilling at cabin 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's when we get the phone call that some shit's going down in cabin 6, right? And our military man has went above and beyond what we've saw, what everyone else has seen. Right now, it's him, our Mr. Monopoly man, an old girl on the couch, and the two who are staying in the room. The two who were staying in the room was the one who called. They came down here and said it's too wild up there. We got to do something. They moved the people from the couch into the room, locked the door. They said, our military man's in the living room.
Hey, yo. Boy Hobby decided to show up, motherfucker.
Oh.
What's good, guys?
Especially guys,
we got a special appearance. Come on in.
What's up?
All right, y'all. This is Hobby.
Welcome.
What's going on?
What's up?
We're talking about the wedding that you were a part of, bro. Not a part of, but yada yada yada. Well, yeah, I guess you were a part of it mentally.
Oh.
But so we're at the part where I guess we're coming back. You stayed at cabin for the whole night. You never went to. I don't think you did, but you didn't go to cabins often. We just at the part where
I was back and forth.
Yeah, but talking about hobby.
Oh yeah, so we get to the point where we've already realized that our military man's
Major Sergeant Ryan.
Yeah, Major. And we got the phone call that was like, it's getting worse. We put Mr. Monopoly and old girl into the room, locked the door. The other two who were in the room, came back, gave us the details of what happened, how I was able to know what was happening up there. Mm-hmm. And yeah, we basically say that our plan is to just leave him there, which everyone's cool with. Everyone's cool with. Literally, everyone's like, check mark.
We gotta figure it out. Because he'd be distracted for a while. If he was killing somebody, it probably takes a minute. You know what I'm saying? It probably takes a minute to kill somebody.
Except me, right?
Yeah, because you had to go back.
You had to go back.
That's where I stayed. And that was my whole question. I was like, is he chill? Is it like, what's happening? They're like, he's in there. They're locked in the room.
I ain't dead. I got my juice. I'm good.
Good. What's going on?
Yeah, so where we at?
You were complaining about you had to go back.
Yeah, we were complaining. Yeah, I had to go back. I did not want to go back because old boy's there, right?
Yeah,
Murder him. No name. I don't remember his name, but
yeah, we didn't want to go back. I didn't want to go back. Everyone's chill with the idea. They're like, cool. Yeah, we'll leave him in there. We chill, have a great time at Cabin 4. We keep drinking, keep having more talks.
Of course, what Cabin 4's all about.
Yeah.
That's the real home base.
And this is where my night ends, almost. Finally, Javi's brave soul came back with me.
You try to get me going. I'm not walking in that Jigsaw house.
I don't know which
one
it was.
Place on
it was in the fridge. All the food was in the fridge. So I was like, there's food, so it worked. Yeah, he was passed out right in the middle of the floor. He walked in, got the food.
But how was he sleep though, Javi? How was he sleep on the floor?
Oh, I walked in there, but he looked like kind of like a dog whenever they just passed out, just like that. He was just.
But at the door though, right? Still blocking the exit.
Yeah, I just passed out. Just.
That was Major Sergeant Ryan.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Sleeping like this at the exit.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, man.
This is my rifle. My rifle is my friend.
The funny thing is, we walked in there and there's the couch completely empty. This man
chill
on the floor.
Oh my goodness. No, see, I can't deal with that. I would not want to.
He's going back to the foxhole, don't you think?
Yeah.
I was waiting for him. I was walking out. I was tiptoeing under part the cabin. I was waiting for him just open his eyes and just grab my leg. Just like,
oh my
goodness.
So where you at, Aaron, on your story?
Yeah, we
So I guess that concludes.
I mean, that's the end of the night. Yeah, I get up there. I make it up my ladder. It's a steep ladder. I was fearing this ladder because I was drunk the whole time. This is a gloom that I had all day. It was crawling back up this.
In the whole new world of Magic Carpet Ride too.
Yeah, I mean, I made it up there, kicked my feet off. It was like great. I was set up there. He was passed out, bottom right. We had his phone was like 5 feet away from him. It was perfect. 2 kegs right behind him. Oh, open couch. Just could have slept on this.
2 people could have slept side by side on this big couch.
Big, at least a twin bed.
Yeah.
Like if we're
I mean, he slept in
big couch,
and he slept right on the hardwood floor, which was the floor, the walls, and the ceiling.
Woohoo!
Yeah, just passed out. I woke up the next morning. He was gone.
He was gone. He never existed.
Like nobody. I asked everybody, did you see him leave? Some people left as early. The earliest people I knew left. I asked if you saw him leave. And
the simulators dropped him in. That's all
he probably
I mean, he said he was going like whenever they got him. They got him early.
Mm-hmm.
So
Jesus.
I mean, he probably just came to when it was dark out and was like.
It probably
I fucked up last night. I fucked up last night.
I let my bad side come out.
Yeah, because it was. I mean, there was a lot of wild things that. I mean, all throughout the day, like little things. Really.
But overall, great wedding though.
Oh, 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Yeah, I would recommend the fucking wedding all day. What are you doing? But yeah, I'd recommend the fucking the wedding all day. If I could do it again, I would.
Yeah.
5 out of 5.
Oh yeah, that was. Best wedding I've ever went to.
The only thing I would change is I would move my air mattress away from the heater. God.
This dude fucking put his air mattress on a heater, and it fucking God. Like in the middle of the night. Javi literally. What was funny is, good thing we didn't take a magic carpet ride. Good thing we didn't take our magic carpet ride Friday night, because Friday night he fucking was like, oh, I'm so glad I got my air mattress. The minute he said that, I cut the lights off. 30 seconds later, he's like, boom! You hear a pop. Because he was like, this air mattress is comfortable as shit. I'm glad I brought it. And I was like, I'm glad you brought it too, man. And then I cut the light off.
Gave each other high fives.
Yeah.
Walked each other's way. Fuck yeah. No, y'all did the fucking hand
I clapped my brother's hand like that. Like, I'm glad you brought that air mattress too. And then pop! It was like a movie. It was like a fucking movie.
He walks up to you and drags the air mattress.
Well, he's not very happy about it. He's already looking down.
I remember I was like, yo, where's some cots at? Because I had to get a cot, bro. I need a cot.
Yeah, he had to fucking go for it. He had to go for a trip at fucking 3 o'clock in the morning to find out fucking where his shit is. But you want to go ahead and wrap this up?
That's fine, whatever. Yeah.
We obviously can talk all day. I mean, we obviously got Hobby here now. We can talk all day, but I'm not sure if you want to keep doing this. I mean, I can do this all fucking night, but
this is like already done like hour and 40.
Hour and 40,
yeah,
Jesus.
It's like 30. It's like 30, 40, maybe.
But yeah, we can. I mean,
it's gonna be a clip because you gotta think a lot of it's like us repeating ourselves, and catching back up.
That's
you want to talk about your streaming stuff before we?
Definitely does talk about your streaming services because
just tell people where you can find that.
Aaron11 YouTube. It's AARONWONE. I do a lot of Call of Duty. I'm gonna be posting a lot of new zombies. Call of Duty Cold War.
Yeah, we watched it.
He's being very humble, man. Fucking, he's got a shit ton of subscribers. The man could be fucking making bank off of fucking YouTube, but he just doesn't fucking do it.
I need some hype.
I need some hype.
I'll post a video.
He has all the skill, but he does not. He's in the streets. And you're in the streets too much.
He can show you his fucking YouTube stats.
We watched how he played last night.
Yeah, true. Especially we watched him play the Fortnite. And we fucking the Fortnite. Like I'm a fucking old man. He watched him play the old Fort. Watched him play the Fortnite.
Watched him play the Forts.
Watched him play the old Fort. I mean, this is just a beast of fucking first-person shooter games. He got Call of Duty figured out. That's all it is. Yeah. So follow him, Aaron101 on fucking streaming services. You got any socials you want to fucking promote? What's your Instagram, Twitter, or whatever?
Pretty much all social media. This be hobby, pretty much.
This B as in victory or B as in boy? B. This be hobby. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Hobby HAVI. J-H.
Yeah, this be hobby. You feel me? Because this be hobby.
Hell yeah.
Just got little things here and there.
Oh yeah.
Just stay tuned.
Oh yeah. And obviously y'all know too. Gotta be a 4.
TP11.
TP11 over here. Y'all like, share, subscribe. Oh, we didn't even fucking get that shit going. But yep, so we had a great time. We'll get some more. We might got another one coming. We'll fucking see. Like, share, subscribe. Aaron101. This be hobby. TP11 at Gotta Be a 4. Thank y'all for joining.
Yes, sir.
Stay beautiful.
All that good shit. Southside Poppy, burnt bridges, all that good stuff.
Say the wrong words and I go off strong, habit to show off. I be chillin', I'm just trying to smoke this so off. I'm in the middle, I ain't never need a roll call. These niggas trippin' now, I act like I don't know y'all. I'll probably be on the south side till my last day, dog. Cause on the real, this rapping just don't seem to pay off. I'll be taking some days off, more like
we just have a Bluetooth underneath the mic, but it's a lot louder, but it's all good. But that sounds pretty good on the mic, though. That mic's pretty fucking good.
Thing I pray is I